journey began on a barren waste where the reader arrived, afraid and alone. When they arrived, the book of rights awakened the night wings and ignited the flame. They follow the stars bound together, strands in our brain till the end. We sing of the last of the night wings who, having broken the cycle, shall live on in song. Headwind was there and proved to all that he was no deserter. He stayed true till the end.
Captain Joe Dariel, keeping watch over all of the night wings. She stayed true to the end.
Rookie Greentail, small in size but vast in commitment, he stayed true to the end. They follow the stars bound together, strands in a brain till the end. The moon-touched girl hears the scribes in the world all around her. She stayed true till the end.
Tease all the wise, ever faithful to the cause of the night wings. He stayed true to the end.
Sir Gilman the bold, ever in his quest, finding honor and glory, he stayed true till the end. Hameth the Thane, born on guilty wings, ever seeking forgiveness, she stayed true till the end. They follow the stars bound together, strands in a brain till the end. Bound together, spirits tether, strands unbroken, strands awoken. The great mastermind, Wilfred Sandalwood, saw his plans turn to action. He stayed true till the end.
The bog dweller Bertrude kept her foes at bay with her finest enchantments. She stayed true till the end.
The reader at last made the night wings whole, having bound them together. They stayed true till the end. They follow the stars bound together, to the stars, we shall find our way home. We shall find our way home. We shall find our way home. When the stars align, the rights shall come to bear. Illuminate the signs, the exiles shall be there. All are not the same, but three shall be as one. Freedom in the flame, the end has just begun. Strands may break alone, but twisted make a braid. Together on their own, the journey shall be made. Huddled in the cold, backs against the storm, the timid and the bold, they keep each other warm. Shivering alone, but joined are unafraid. Together on their own, the journey shall be made. The journey shall be when the stars align, the rights shall come to bear. Illuminate the signs, the exiles shall be there. Strands may break alone, but twisted make a braid. Together on their own, the journey shall be made. 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 From the plains that sleep below to the canyons open wide, hear the song of gentle mourning for the lost and lonesome bride. On the hill and in the valley, where the weeping flowers hide from the song of gentle mourning for the lost and lonesome bride. Now he roams through hill and valley, and the canyons open wide, singing songs of gentle mourning for his lost and lonesome bride, for his lost and lonesome bride.
to brave injustice till the stars have gone. The favor of the scribes arrives at dawn. We shall rise again. Lights the way for leaders. Favor is for the true. Sky blessed, exalted by the flames. Ascent, only the purest heart. Stars above, below the pyres burn. Who shall remain, whose freedom shall be earned? To fly this prison, never to return. Never to return. Never to return. Never to
Привет, привет! Добре дошли! Вечерно, малко, екстра, бонус и тъй нататък. Днес е Deadset до втръсване, така че поне съм се постарал да разнообразя игрите. На обяд беше Control, сега е Pyre, вероятно ще видим краят на Pyre. Ще се постарая да го завършим тази вечер. И поне доколкото видях, би трябвало да сме към края. Поиграл съм малко офлайн, така че може би, ако си спомняте прекалено добре събитията от последния Pyre стрим, малко няма да ви се навършат нещата, но мога да запълня празнините, ако имате нужда. В общи линии започваме бавно и славно да изпращаме всичките си съотборници, съекипници и така нататък към обратно към кралството, от което бяха прокудени в началото и към което се стремим да се върнем и ние самите. Но естествено срещаме пречки по пътя и най-същественото от които е това, че звездите, които по принцип ни напътстват, гаснат една по една и няма да стигне енергия в кавички за всички да се върнат обратно под домовете си. Така че в момента се опитваме не само отчаяно да спечелим едва ли не всеки двубой, но и сме изправени пред тежката дилема да изберем кой всъщност ще бъде спасен. Така че да. Но пък съм със същата тениска. Признавам си. Днес ме мързи да живея. Ахой, Баландинке! Привет, привет! Привет и на Пен, и на Картача, който ме хвана от самото начало с Bound Together, и на Easy Games, и на който още е решил да е тук, да запълваме дупки заедно. Празнини, всъщност, както Мани отбелязва. Добре, скачам обратно в сейвът, който трябва да е този. За да можем сравнително на време да приключим. Така, до момента сме изпратили 4 от нашите съотборници на повърхността, така да се каже. И сме на път, разбира се, да изпратим и 5. Halt, everyone, I beg you, please forgive my rudeness here. The black wagon has shuddered to a stop en route to the spring of Jomuer. There is some commotion as the lone minstrel motions for everyone to be still. Someone is there along our path ahead. He points into the distance. Има някой в далечината. However, when you scan the horizon, everything is still. You see no sign of whomever the lone minstrel referred to. Still, he indicates caution. Strange. I do not believe I was mistaken. A tense moment passes, then another. Then the lone minstrel tenses up. Our guest. He's here. You look toward where he signals, and then at last you see the cause of his concern. There is no mistaking who it is. Oralek stands there near motionless, atop some forgotten rock jutting from the stark Badlands, a fair distance away. Оралех, впрочем, който не съм много сигурен дали срещнахте на стрим или това ми се случи изцяло офстрим, е бивш член на отбора на Nightwings, който е бил предаден в последния момент преди да бъде върнат обратно да му бъде върната обратно свободата му. Мислен е за мъртъв и в момента като цяло има изключително тежка вражда с отбора на Nightwings, нашия отбор и в частност нашия предводител и мастермайнд. He stands directly on the path to your black wagon. Yet he shows no sign of acknowledging the wagon's presence. He appears only to be waiting for something, likely for you all. The lone minstrel gets your attention quietly. Reader, what do your senses tell you at this time? Oralek may have come with ill intent. Мисля, че е просто в грешка, че ние сме враговете му, така че ще се опитам да го карам дипломатично. There has to be a way to reason with Oralek and bridge differences between him and his former triumvirate. Perhaps he has come to negotiate. Perhaps you are correct. Let us try to make contact with him then, as we proceed. Леко на изборите? Това имаш предвид. Секундичка. Абсолютно си прав. Забравих, че местех камерата на тази игра. И изведнъж с магията на OBS аз се премествам отдясно. Даже ще се въртна хоризонтално. Не, глупости. Няма да се въртна хоризонтално. Няма смисъл от това. Да, така е по-добре. Привет отново, Прометея. You give the signal for the drive imps to start the wagon and head towards him. But just as you reach the point where Oralek once stood, it seems our guest has already departed. Let us remain watchful as we proceed on course. Indeed, Oralek is nowhere to be found now. The unnerving encounter causes everyone to fall silent for the remainder of the trip. Интересно. Той ли ни следи? Мираж ли е бил просто? Не би трябвало да е бил мираж. Ние знаем, че той е жив. Your wagon finally arrives at the spring of Jomuer, where still there is no sign of Oralek or your next adversaries for that matter. Your companions organize a quick search about the premises, leaving you to watch the wagon until the rite's commencement. Добре. Някой иска да си бъбрим. Окей. Ето го. Сладурът. Something is wrong. Someone is here, alone with you. Здравей. Orlex seems to be examining various objects in the wagon. Whether he has noticed you, you cannot tell. What he is doing here and how he got unnoticed, you cannot imagine. You watch him go about whatever he is doing, examining all sorts of things that you and your fellow exiles gathered on your journey. Само да не ми пипаш нещата. He shakes his head. All of these trinkets. This wagon is most different now. Welcoming, and yet I am unwelcome here, it seems. In my own wagon. He directs his gaze at you, acknowledging your presence for the first time. You, a mere shadow. Tell me something. Who are you to them? Кой съм аз за нощните криле? Това всъщност някаква птичка ли е? Nightwing? Или наистина се превежда нощните криле? Не е Nightingale. Най-вероятно е просто название. We're no one, we are their friends, you are the reader. Saying nothing. Но, clearly, ще кажем, че сме четецът, защо да го лъжем? Той вероятно вижда през нас не по-малко, отколкото голямото шефче. Все още пише 5 евро good job Twitch. Последно май в 11, Пенмарк, ти ли го беше проверил, приятелю? Септембър уж щял да започне днес, но в колко часа? You tell him that your role among the Nightwings is as their reader. You have traveled alongside them for some time and bear the book, together with the others. You are a fool then, reader. You let them use you willingly. Relay to them a message from Shadow. Tell them, I shall have my night. He strides past you towards the door, but then he turns to you again, once more. Привет, Хел. I shall have my night. Ще имаш своята нощ. С мен? Симпатичен оргат приятелю? We shall see. Имаме Scribe Trial при Сандра. Да видим за кого става въпрос. О, за самия Волфред. Добре. Да видим какъв ще е неговия трайл. Какво е September? Нали... Между Subscriber и September. В общи линии сабскрайбваш на половин цена за канал, който си избрал. Теб не те касае Валандинке, тъй като си faithful subscriber. In our ranks. Добре, това е доста кофти трайл. Почвам да си мисля. Уоу, това беше сламдънк от Нарния. Направо се впечатлих. То това беше похвала? В смисъл, хвала на люде като теб. Абсолютно нищо. Shit. What? Това за първи път ми се случва. Може да си избереш и друг? Не, не може. Ти си задължена да си сабскрайбър само единствено в прекрасен канал като този. Вау. Но да, по принцип можеш. Не отспорвам. Не! Как ми излага? Шайт! Такъв елементарен начин. Стига да е! Гадинки такива. Да ми ядеш мидички миджитче. Ле. Морска сирена. Добре, весело изкарване. И приятно съгрешаване с морски дарове. Добре, всъщност не беше толкова тежко. Този трайл мина горе-долу добре. И бирка. Ти с това ли би допълнил композицията, Пен? Само дано морските дарове да не се върнат в морето. По принцип не би било препоръчително, да. I had not seen Sandra in some time. She has not changed a bit. But it would seem she left something for us, did she? Я да видим какво ти е твоето талисманче. Wolfred's Blink ability transports him farther than usual 50%. Yes, please. Това звучи доста добре. По принцип едва ли ще инвестирам кой знае колко в Волфред и неговия левел. Не мисля, че ще стигна до неговото освобождаване. Съвсем цинично погледнато. Several of your companions return as you exit the wagon. You explain what happened. However, none of them saw Oralek. Most concerning, reader, though I am thankful you are well. Oralek, he always was a peaceful individual, and yet his disposition is much different now. Perhaps we had best inspect the wagon for any signs of tampering in light of these events. You and the others conduct an exhaustive search in and around the Black Wagon for any signs of objects missing or tampered with, as well as signs of damage or foul play. The search yields nothing. No one finds any sign that anything was moved or tampered with. Even the drive imps seem calm. The incident leaves you questioning your own recollection of what happened. You try to clear your mind, for the rite is soon now to commence. Hey guys, say whatever happened to that bay you brought in here sometimes, you know, the loopy one, frizzy hair, always handling all the merchandise? I liked her. О, и на него му липсва Бей. Да, любимката на доста хора в чата, Бей, беше освободена. Но е за нейно добро, така че... без възражения. За 29 голд мога да си купя на Теслата дръжката, така както гледам. You send Bay to the Nazis. She's about to lead a revolution, you know? Thiefskate, защото не си купих нищо. Така, с кой ще оперираме в този двубой? Мисля да е Бъртруд, Памитha и Тизо и да освободя Памитha. Горе-долу това ми е план в момента. Shit, man, I don't know. По принцип, идеята... не знам. Не, ще бъде с Сър Гилман. Първо, че трябва да му свикна. Поне малко от малко на него. Не знам дали ще успея изобщо да го левелна достатъчно. Много го пренебрегнах глиста, за съжаление. А сега ми трябва левел над... Така е то. Everything is set for the rite to commence, and all is quiet amid the barren wastes at the spring of Jomuer. All there's left to do is wait for nightfall to set it. You observe Sir Gilman sliding back and forth. You sense something is weighing on his mind. This knight is not a knight at all. This knight betrayed his former commander, abandoned his brethren of the Sea Dominion. But what is knighthood even? What is knighthood if it means having to follow such a craven as that Sir Deluge? Cease this nonsense, Gilman. Focus on the right. Focus on the right. He notices you finally. Oh, Master Reader. This knight did not see you there just now. Such was his preoccupation with the task at hand. Know that this knight stands prepared. He has no misgivings whatsoever when it comes to battling his ex-triumvirate. Please consider letting this knight participate, for he has honor to restore. Добре, почваме се. Коя е Бей? Коя е Бей, чат? Вие сте Бей, чат. Вие сте Бей. Всъщност вие сте Бей.
The infamous Reader returns, along with his remaining retinue of miscreants.
Фън факт, който пропуснахте, защото играх малко офстрим. Гласът зад кадър е бивш член на Nightwings от оригиналния отбор, в който е бил и Оралек.
As with you, they must be very desperate for their freedom. They shall not make it any easier from here.
Добре, тук ще е пълно мазово, защото с тея изобщо не съм играл, но... Gilman still not abandoned your new friends like all your other duties and responsibilities. Sir Deluge wrestles with his mask for a time. This knight is most surprised that you have the courage to even show yourself. You speak of courage, Sir Deluge, but this knight has little else to say to the likes of you. That figures, Gilman. You are no knight at all. You are a tinsy minnow swimming in a sea of minnows many times your size, and with much more honor too. Then something comes over Sir Gilman. But just as soon it fades, Sir Gilman slinks away. Disgraceful! You Nightwings, you are stupid to have taken that one in, and you are no good at the rights. And another thing, we don't fear you. Сега ще видим кой кого. Виж ги бе, малките глисти, е така. Ми се мутаят насреща. Да му сложа някакъв айтем не би било зле, като например ей този, Lunar Glass. Какво създание е Сър Гилман? Ние нагалено му викаме малкият глист. Мисля, че се води някакъв вид съзнателна змиорка. Змиорка или поне змиоркоподобно създание. I don't know. Не е много ясно. Имаше си фентази наименование неговата раса, обаче ще те излъжа. Може да му погледнем биографията после. Birchroot. Така. On guard. On guard yourself. Motherfucker. О, shit, това работеше по този начин. Ей. Не! Дабл кил. Айде. По принцип е много така гриди да... действам, но... Greed is good, гласеше един чит на времето. Помните ли го? Вау. Яйкърс беше това. Как ме? Мамичката ти! Червейска. Ха! Дабл кил. По супер дебилния начин. Не мога повярвам.
Twas but a little splash.
Splash.
Now to the flame.
Дори не видях как го уби. Не!
Sir Gilman plunges into the fire.
Може и само с плънджове да ги бием. В крайна сметка. Ай, тук сгафих. Но не прекалено. I think. Как? Как го прави този номер? Малко не съм сигурен как работят червеите. Бета. Не бе. Уф. Гадинки малки. Върнахме си го. Не! Добра да е, Митко. Добре дошъл в фентази баскетбол финалето. Най-вероятно. Освен ако не се издъня прекалено много. Което би било крайно тъжно. Митко, имам ключов въпрос към теб. Не е ли крайно време и ти да пуснеш брада? The Fire of Resolve. 4 точки. Окей. Един директен плънж и го правим. Окей, това беше глупаво от моя страна. Глупаво. Но пък кога съм твърдял, че съм умен, нали? Перфектно! Фентази баскетбол, ами горе-долу това е. Макар че е 3 на 3. И има малко стрелба в цялото нещо, пак вкарваш реално погледнато топка в кош. Curse you, Gilman! You were a fool to abandon us, and now you only twisted the dagger in our backs. You still do not seem to understand, Sir Deluge. This knight is no longer beholden to the likes of you. This knight is bound only by the path toward enlightenment. Your words ring false. You are unfit to lead. Shut up! You know exactly what you are, Gilman. You call this knight a craven, yet your courage is a mere facade. And everybody knows, this knight shall see to it. Sir Gilman does not respond, although you sense the words of Sir Deluge got to him. О, миличкият червей. Чак ми стана жал за него.
Even a traitor heart like Panatha can learn something.
Дигнахме левел. Найсо. Перманентно плюс 4 на Quickness, Presence и Hope. Fucking no-brainer. Ти пък не дигна ли 5 левел?
You may go now at your earliest convenience.
Разбирам, Митко. Ами... Добре, и аз ще обръсна моята в знак на солидарност. Как беше в Швеция? Аз го описвам горе-долу в едно изречение. Беше доста по-горещо, отколкото си го спомнях, и по-красиво, отколкото си го спомнях. Така че... надявах се да избягам на жегата, не успях да го направя, но пък поне изплакнах очи. В общи линии. Back at the Black Wagon, you find the lone minstrel examining your fellow exiles after they prevailed against the Pyre Hearts in a decisive victory. It is plain to you that none of them look well. The lone minstrel notices you there and turns to you. Reader, the faster turning of the cycle of the rites has put a strain on everyone. We have multiple cases of banishment sickness this time. It is fortunate that your other companions are available to conduct the coming rite, because I fear that this group here requires rest. You bid Sir Gilman a swift recovery, and he nods weakly in response. Не, сериозно ли Гилман? Гилман за първи път играе от 100 години. Какъв recovery sickness може да има той? Не. Другите двама окей, те играят много мачове подред, обаче Гилман е супер нелогично. You exchange a look with Bertrude, who seems exhausted after the last rite. And as for Pamitha, it's clear to you that she wishes to be left alone right now. You leave the lone minstrel to look after them, and turn your attention to the stars that remain shining in the dark outside. Кога бръсна брадата? Вие кога искате да я обръсна? Споделете. В Босна? Приятелю, а кой да работи? Аз 2 седмици почивах. Иначе звучи забавно. Ти пък как ще се озовеш в Босна? Как пък те спечели тази дестинация? Нелогично е. Да, скриптиран такъв е и просто си избира последните 3, които са играли, ама за съжаление по-скоро не трябваше да е така. Oh well. The accusers, I don't give a fuck about these guys. The chastity, don't really give a fuck about these guys either. Има ли нещо друго, което е активно обаче, защото май само тези двете светнах. Не. The temper. Не ми вършат работа и те. Те са интересни, ако беше с мен още Джудария, пък тя не е. Този нямам никакъв спомен какъв му беше случая. Защо ни се дразнеше 2 на 0, 2 на 0. 2 на 0 срещу този. Ще го биеме това пак. Мисля, че нямам повече избори. Смислени. Sir Gilman is in a contemplative mood. He has been rather quiet, at least more than usual, ever since his confrontation with Sir Deluge. He notices you there and slides forth in a solemn manner. This night, he knows what he shall do. Now, when all of this is over, Master Reader, we, Worm Knights, we are all born and raised to prove ourselves superior to all the other billions of our kind, to lead our lives, however short, with glory. From the moment we shove past our wormling brethren in their egg sacks, to the very end we are conditioned to excel, to prevail at all costs. This relentless pursuit of glory, of fame, of self-worth, it leads most of this knight's kind only to an early doom. Or, in the case of Sir Deluge, it leads to a life of falsehood. A life of low deceit, abusing one's fellow worm knights, shirking one's responsibility, living in constant fear. This knight cannot abide his former commander, yet pities him. There must be more to honor than to lead a life engulfed in endless conflict. Then he looks at you intently. This knight shall ever seek that honor out. When all of this is ended, Master Rita, thus he vows to you, and he is ever grateful that your guidance led to him to this new awakening. But until such time, this knight is duty-bound unto the Nightwings. This, the fulfillment of our plan and our pursuit of freedom, is to be his final quest. For what awaits him afterward is no mere quest. The honor that this knight has sought, it cannot be fully achieved through knighthood, can it? It requires something more. I trust you understand. He slithers off, his head held high, though not merely in pride. Something has changed in him. Плюс 2 presence перманентно. God damn. Искам и аз така в живия живот, като стигна за някакви житейски заключения, някакъв глас от отвъдното да ми каже +2 wisdom, Владко. От тук нататък ти си 2 пъти по-мъдър от преди. Черви с рицарски шлем, който играе фентази баскетбол. Супер доброто! Много е чаровна тая вселена, не знам защо е останала толкова недооценена тая егичка на Супер Giant. Поне спрямо предходните им. Много ме кефи. Why are you doing this? Reaching out to me again like this? I have been abandoned in this blasted rock more times than you could count, reader, and each time I have laughed it off like so. I fear it will be different this time. Before, I knew that someone else would come around and pick up where the previous idiot left off. But now... She scoffs, then falls silent for a time. Well, it seems that there may not be a next time after this, if what I am to understand about the stars out there is even a half-truth. So then, I can anticipate an eternity in utter solitude, without even the blasted rights to keep me company. Understand that, while I may be an apparition in a glass to you, I yet retain a shred of self, and do not happily foresee that outcome. And yet, you keep coming back to me like this. This is all in service of a torment, then you are most cruel, O lovely reader, commendably so, I have to say. So then, I am to understand you wish to spend more time with me, thus, knowing full well the stars are soon to put an end to this little affair. As if in answer to her question, you feel what seems to be beyond her crystal itself. Ще останем още малко с нея. Реално наистина, когато загаснат звездите и приключи целият ритуал на фентази баскетболното първенство, тя буквално остава завинаги. Джинът в лампата. You focus your mind and remain where you are, there, with Sandra, in the confines of the Beyonder Crystal, and remain there with her for some time. No words need to be exchanged between the two of you, and in the darkness there, for once, she does not feel alone. Oh, this is so cute. Soon enough, however, she bids you to depart. You shall leave those idiots of yours listless if you remain here too long. Be gone already, and let me know if you have need of me. Farewell. Най-ми е жал за нея, впрочем. Тя не просто ще остане перманентно в пустоща, ами ще остане и в кристала, в смисъл. Цяла вечност в него. It's pretty fucking sad, yo. АФК пералня. Бива ли такава, Миткове? Ма стига с тези перални. Прането е отживелица. Истинските геймери не се перат. Минимум до след Комик-кона. Друго си е да могат да те подушат от 3 зали разстояние. Тук има point of interest. Мисля, че току-що смачках имп. Упс. Bertrude approaches to check in on you. Смятай, седнахме да ловим риба, фентази риба. И дойде таз. Thou art most patient, we can see. We wish thee fortune. Just then, your lures ring. Moments later, one of the slippery denizens is in your grasp. You thank Bertrude for her contribution. You caught Dunkfish. Reader 1, Fish 0. Relish your victory. Това право да го бях казал по-рано, тък му изпра жилетката. Добре. План Б, Ани. Не се къпи. Изправя си нещата, окей, но до тук беше с банята. За теб няма Comic Con, има босненски пирамиди. Митко, ти се караш по тъча, аха да се видим и аха организираме нещо или пък се случва нещо такова геймърско в България и ти се стопяваш по някакви фестивали, по някакви събития. Нещо ме съмняваш. Фотошопът ми кашна от теб. Питам се да измисля някаква глупава шега за това как хората ще крашват около тебе, ако спазиш моя втори план, но не ми се получава, така че сгуби шегата сама в главата си. Вода, в който казвам, че едно събитие ще се случва на еди коя си дата и после го сложихме. Да. Има нещо такова. И аз имам такъв спомен. Но, Митко, аз имам перфектното извинение. Бидейки стримърът, това ме уневинява от абсолютно всичко. A messenger imp. Why, thank you, hello. Ето, за всички любители на Бей. The imp's message pertains to Bay, who you liberated at the fall of Soliam, and whose past transgressions have all been forgiven since her return to the Commonwealth. You learned that she was taken in by a well-to-do foster family, and was to be given private schooling of the highest order in the Astralis tradition. They promised her that, in time, she might one day have the honor of teaching the children of the Commonwealth herself. However, she soon went her own way, insisting that the 8 scribes themselves were calling her. Разбира се, звездите и говорят. She started wandering again, all on her own. That is, until she located Volfred's agents. Thus her wandering ceased, and the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. Bay also left a simple message. Believe in the scribes. Small in stature was the goodly Bay, yet great indeed in spirit. Even now this knight remains in awe of her. That one, very powerful indeed, a sorceress of sorts, a certain air about her, most intriguing. Ahem. О, Бей липсва на Тизо, миличката душка. She better be more careful, else they'll throw her right back in here with the rest of us. She has the manner of a saint, that one. She knows in her heart the traditions of the scribes. Добре, плюс едно хоп за следващия матч. Вау, отбелязваш ли си ги някъде, Митко? Ти може да си като у нея инстаграмърки, които имат такава карта на света и си задраскват всяка държава, която са посетили. Ти знаеш колко ще си отметнал до сега? Holy shit. Oh hey you guys! You know, you just missed some other customers. I sold them some of my best stuff. Not better than the stuff I sold to you, but if you run into some guys with good stuff, you know where they got it. Любопитен факт, този под него е баща му. Аз мислех, че е някакъв слуга. Реално това е синът му. Както и да е. I'm sure you care a lot. Dunkfish. И колко злато имаме? 140. Well, that's nice. Какво да си вземем за 140? Можем да си вземем точно това. Какво прави то? Pyre recovers equal to 50% damage out. Ей, тези двете са яки. По принцип. Но ми трябват още 40 голд за тях. Don't complain, Jesus. Yes. Имаш карта. Няколко. На някой от тях си отбелязваш.
Rita, I am still very cross with you, you know. To think I saw in you a worthy heir. Not just to the legacy of the Nightwings, but to the future of the Commonwealth.
Някой да не са оженили Митко за някоя, че не може да изпие една бира с мен. Ами и аз това се чудя. По принцип, Митко ми е малко подозрителен. Той е скрита лимонка. Кой знае колко върти, впрочем. Митко, я си признай, бе. Тук няма да издадем в чата. Oh, but look at this! You think that you can simply cut us down like last time, is that it? I'll have you know that we've some new tricks up our sleeves this time. Добре. Да видим какви са ви номерцата. Lousy ass motherfuckers. Ужасно е това, че не мога да взема Гилман. Страшно много ми трябваше Гилман на този матч, за да го кача на 3-ти левел. Майка му стара. Еми, явно ще го играем на Волфред, Памита и Тизо. Не, че имам избор. Какво да признаеш? Колко мадами въртиш едновременно, Митко? Много си подозрителен с тези постоянни екскурзии. Това имаме предвид. Може да ни научиш ли на един-два, нали?
Flung with considerable precision.
Що на завърни кралицата? Лол. Добре, поне кажи нещо по-реалистично, да я кажи не ги познавате или нещо такова. В смисъл. Wolfred Sandalwood, why is it really you, my dear friend? You must be mistaking me for someone else, Manly. However do you mean I'd recognize that upright posture of yours from anywhere? I knew it had to be you. Oh, what a glorious surprise indeed. Oh, it's me all right. But you're no friend of mine, Manly. No more than I am yours. So cut your nonsense for a change and face me like a proper sap. Oh, to have such a spark left in those old limbs of yours. Well, if you want me to be rude, then fine. Let's have it your way, sir.
That Manly Tinderstaff has such a mind for politics. Would that he focused on the rights?
Нямат шанс. Просто с тези двамата. Всъщност са доста смъртоносна комбинация. Поне твоето име беше първото. Абсолютно правилно. Не. Обърках бутоните. Не знам как си спасих тази топка. Нямам никаква идея. Fuck your shit. Това беше толкова на късмет, както повечето... Не, what? Къде е топката? Изобщо. Am I blind? О, ей там долу. Тицо е абсурден в това отношение. Не. Стига бе, как я хвана?
There goes the
Shite.
harp.
Иш.
Vanished. That pyre's flames grow weak.
Ако спя по 7 часа, работя по 8, пътувам по един, обядвам вечерен по един, пътуваш по 7, заради ника си... Заради ника си? What? Колко часа ден ти остават за мадами? Да, може да е споделено, Митко. Споделеното е по-сладко.
Or victories at hand. Quite the close call there, no?
Хе-хе, suckers. Catch me if you... Oh, ще кажа catch me if you can, and they did. Шайт! Излагам се. Нямам никаква идея какво се случва в момента. Уоу! Добре, нещата станаха на такива бързи обороти, че направо не е смешно.
Shall it be? And it is done. The blasted Nightwings prevailed somehow. And what a crushing victory it was. The rite is complete.
О, Митко, чакай, приятелю. Аз се закачам съвсем дружелюбно. Не исках да чувъркам нещо, което е по принцип, нали, болна тема. Изобщо не съм имал такава идея. Прощавай, темата е зачеркната. Точка. Oh my, how quaint that you decided to prevail against the chastity despite knowing full well that doing so would cause more harm than good.
There is much to learn from this experience. I eagerly await our next such outing.
Ти пък нямаш против. Ани. Аз съм Капа Рос, ти си Dark Mode. Ако трябва да е в емотки цялото нещо. There proves little time for rest at the Black Wagon after your fellow exiles vanquished the chastity in a rather one-sided contest. Those afflicted with banishment sickness seem to be doing better, at least, and express gratitude to Volfred, Pamitha, and Tizo for their efforts. Just then, the lone minstrel appears before you. No words escape his lips. You can guess full well what he has come to indicate to you, and follow him back out into the darkness. The stars above seem to be few and fading, yet one still shines, defiant. The path to freedom shines once more. Хайде, Салаям. Време е на памита. You notice that the lone minstrel is standing there with you, regarding the night sky. The Gate Guardian and I, we have paid witness to the liberation rites upon the fall of Salam for a long time. We have seen so much. And so I am a bit taken aback is all, to see something which I have never seen. You look upon the stars together for a while, and then... I wish you good fortune, and the wisdom of the scribes on your ascent. The lone minstrel leaves you there alone under the night. It has grown very late, and you need rest. The Black Wagon shall have to take flight again come morning. Бъртруд. Кажете. You have observed how her manner seems to soften to the degree it can whenever Wolfred is around. Тази вещицата е влюбена в Волфред, доколкото мога да разтълкувам от тази реплика, а и доста предишни, честно казвам. If only I could have seen their faces then. What was your secret, dare I ask, dear Bertrude? It appears that they are reminiscing about old times in the Commonwealth. Flame-resistant inks, Sandalwood. It was the inks themselves which kept those volumes from being burned to ash. Flame-resistant inks, of course. The good officers who came to visit, they were so intent on burning all the evidence, they did not stop to think the evidence was fireproof. Alas, they only later found a way to burn thy stamping press regardless. Thy written words they moved us many times, and many others whom we knew there in the southern bogs. No matter, dear Bertrude, what is done. At least we made it difficult for them, is that not so? While introducing some of our fellow citizens to new ideas. Perhaps. My words would not have reached near half as many were it not for you. Not to mention how I managed to elude them for another decade or so. I am ever thankful for your sacrifice. Thy thanks shall not be necessary, Sandalwood. Well, you have to take them for me anyhow. Thank you, Bertrude, for helping to fulfill a modest author's dreams. Той е писател до някаква степен на революционни материали, it seems. What good's a stamping press without good inks? No good at all. They exchange a laugh at this. But then, even still, and through this new ordeal, thou hast no love for us, is that not so? Bertrude? Nay, we understand full well. Thou needst not further explain thyself. Уф. Да. Неотвърната любов изглежда. Не мога да си представя защо. There are different kinds of love, Bertrude. On that account, thou hast nothing to teach us, Sandalwood. They each remain silent for a time. Our hearts, they cannot be controlled, Bertrude. Blasted things they are, they act well on their own. He puts away his pipe. I am blessed to have you in my life. Back in the Commonwealth, here as well. I mean that. Although I know that it's not enough. Тежък разговор по принцип. Не знам дали сте водили такъв някога, но... At first, Bertrude does not seem to acknowledge this in any way, but then... Nay, Sandalwood, it is enough. It is enough. She departs without awaiting a response, brushing past you as she goes. Wolfred soon turns away as well, politely bidding you a good evening. The two old friends have evidently managed their way past certain tensions in their long-standing relationship. They rather seem to draw a certain strength from one another. Тъй. Да не забрави бялото вино. С какво си върви това сиренце, Митко? Я споделим. Another point of interest. Така.
Se contrae.
Какво ще разцъкам след тази игра? По принцип, Хелче, знаеш, че играя Control в следобедните стримове и аз това считам за следващата игра до някаква степен. Вече след Control не съм много сигурен. Така. Вие имате ли някакви идеи? Какво бихте искали да видите? Кацаме ли в Fall of Solarium? Или трябва по-рано? Някъде в подножието. Волфред, Сър Гилман. Я Сър Гилман да заграби малко фейвър, че му трябва. По принцип ми е попадало в полезрението едно RPG, което излиза следващата седмица. Казва се Greedfall. И ако харесвате неща от типа на Dragon Age, това изглежда като бюджетен Dragon Age. Това не знам доколко е комплимент, но аз харесвам такъв тип игри, така че би трябвало да... поне на мен да ми се впише до някъде в желанията и интересите, пък да видим на вас. Но приемам и други идеи, разбира се, ако имате такива. Ще ментор на Гилман, така като гледам всички останали са доста висок левел. Освен Волфред, но с него сме окей като цяло в това отношение. After using slash, така, one of his banished allies shall instantly return. Вау, това всъщност е адски добро умение. Holy shit! Защо не съм му обърнал внимание до момента? Вау, колко е добро. What the fuck? Can use it again to instantly return his previous position. Banishes adversaries in a wider area of effect. По-голямо AOE. Simple yet effective, както се вика. Sir Gilman is training intently when you approach. Master Reader, this knight was so engulfed in memories of the Sea Dominion that he failed to detect your stealthy advance on his position. Това е единствения човек някога, който, или не човек, но същество някога, което е било впечатлено от моите стелт умения. Трогнат съм, Сър Гилман, от тук нататък ставаш любимия ми член на групата. Splendidly done! The knight would have been vanquished by you, easily. This knight is fortunate to have you as an ally, rather than a mortal foe. Пенче, Контрол играе всеки следобед, приятелю. Защо не си на стрима? Контрола го играем още сега. His kind routinely clambers from the depths of the Sea Dominion to seek greater glory and perhaps a slightly longer life expectancy within your commonwealth. Such an honor it would be to be assigned the rank of a knight and be conscripted onto the front lines of the commonwealth against their vicious winged enemies. In the Sea Dominion, it was our ultimate goal to fight our way to the surface, past our brethren, past the razor leaves, the strangle kelp, the snagglefins that prey upon our kind. Sir Gilman continues listing undersea dangers and terrors for some time. Past the blood sniffers, the electric scallops, the rogue worms of the frigid current, the paralyzing nets of the far fishes, and even past the scalding waters of the glowing trench. Finally, he trails off. And yet, even despite the myriad challenges of living in the Sea Dominion, it is each would-be Worm Knight's duty to abandon that place at his or her soonest convenience. How humorous it was to learn that life within your commonwealth had quite a bit in common with our existence undersea. 'Twas not all pomp and glory, as the stories told. Perhaps it is our lot as Worm Knights to bring strife with us wherever we should go, for even here, it seems, is our kind pitted both against our brethren and all others. He remains silent for a while, but then... Ah well, it is fortunate that this knight found within this place so fine a company as yours. It is a most different change of pace to strive towards a common purpose, rather than strive constantly to outperform each other towards one's own self-gain. Although, to the extent we are competing still, this knight shall ever strive to take the lead. Make no mistake about that, Master Reader. This knight was born to be the best, just like all the billions like him. Now he is off to steal himself. Your pardon, Master Reader. He scoots off somewhere to continue with his self-made training regimen. Плюс едно quickness. Окей. Сигурно, защото си на работа. Ма стига с тази работа, бе, пенче, бе. Моля ти се, 2019 сме. Кой работи все още? Без такива. Oh. Ex-lovers stopping each other. Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings are prepared, and as for me... You shall not blaspheme under the gate again. Do we understand each other, Tariq? Aye, Celeste. I apologize for my behavior before. I shall adhere more strictly to my duties. Be sure of it. Now each of you come forth. State your names and what it is you seek whilst crossing the Scribe's Gate. Така, same old, same old. Still working as we speak. Бастор, стига бе. До кога така? 9 минава.
de magna zisam puela. Masama simplify.
Така. Night is falling. These moments prior to each commencement, I must admit they give me pause, knowing so much is at stake during the trial that is to come. Tell me something, would you, reader, to ease the waiting for us both? I have traveled far and wide, even beyond these lands. However, the Commonwealth I know only through word and song. I sometimes think of what life would be like out there. If you were not ensnared within this place and free to roam your country, what would you have done with all your days and years, rather than striving here under the stars? Tended the land, sailed across the seas, retired to the outskirts, fought for freedom. Да кажем, fought for freedom. Perhaps it was inevitable that you were to be cast into exile. You cannot abide the state of things within the Commonwealth. There is so much needing to be changed there. It seems that you would be facing greater challenge there than even here. Your Commonwealth, it sounds to be a country rather set upon its ways. Of course, that is the nature and ambition of the plan of which you are part. May your actions here help bring about the future you desired on the other side. И започваме. Поредният финал. Я да видим срещу кого е.
'Twas here that the 8 scribes ordained the glorious tradition in which you now participate. The glorious tradition which you and that instigator Wolfred seek to undermine. 'Tis my sincerest hope your adversaries in this liberation rite achieve instead what they desire. May the essence quickly quench those flames of yours.
Какво да разцъкваш след стрима? Какви са ти опциите, приятелю? Ще се опитам да те наклоня в една или друга посока. Есенс е срещу нас, Памита и Тамита. Колко подходящо, при положение, че искам да освободя именно Памита. Action Call плюс 25.
Whom do you endeavor to return?
Памита. So, I am to get my shot at all this then. How very thoughtful of you, reader darling.
Who shall stand with her?
With her ще вземем Сър Гилман в някакъв отчаян опит да му дигнем левела.
Sir Gilman.
И Бъртруд, I guess, като задна линия.
Bertrude. It is done.
Може би трябваше с...
Commence.
Ай, шайт. Тук нещо не разбрах малко остана, ама няма проблем. Let her prevail. Don't be a crazy person, Pamitha. Не трябваше да си мърдам задната линия по този начин. Някаква част от механиките на Гилман още не ги разбирам, но... може и да ги разбера в някакъв момент. Еде! Окей, я да го рестартнем този райд, защото... нещо не ми се получи. HOTS, StarCraft, World of Tanks и World of Warships. Всичките игрички са ми крайно непознати. Damn.
Whom do you endeavor to return?
Като последните две днес ги разцъка. Дай нещо друго тогава. Дай малко StarCraft.
Who shall stand with her? Sir Gilman.
Да поснеш ли линк към баскетболния турнир? Защо пък не?
Bertrude.
Ти си... Не знах, че си ентусиаст на тема баскет. Митко.
Commence.
Изобщо не съм подозирал. О, не, как ме засече тук кадината. Дем, право бе. Добре го изигаха това, не мога да не го призная. Не, че аз съм някакво мерило. Тук останах без никакъв. Power, дет се вика. Как ме сгази толкова добре? Ужас. Как? Трябва да се науча малко повече на механиките на този червия. Нямам никаква идея какво прави той през повечето, по-голямата част от времето. Обаче не остана за кога да ги уча тези механики. Тъбаха. Adopting a more aggressive stance for the remainder of the... Whoa, 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 whoa. Добре, как се защитаваш също това? Трябваше да скоча към това ли? Стига бе! Това е изключително нечестно. Как точно да... Fuck your shit, е така. Пепероите и феите не са толкова много. Жалко.
True aimed thrust into the fire. Twas almost you left yourselves wide open.
Изобщо не ги преценихте. Стига бе. Не, трябва да го рестартираме този матч.
They had you there.
I thought so too, to be quite honest.
Parmetha's aim was true. Careless.
Не! Уф, значи трябва да го рестартирам. Шет, толкова близо.
Whom do you endeavor to return? Pametha. Who shall lend her support? Sir Gilman. Bertrude. It is done.
Сносно се е получило. Браво, бе, Митко. Аз сега не мога да го видя заради стрима, но вярвам на преценката на Хел. What? Тук нещо не го измислих много, а? Шайт. Те са ми много шантави за управление. Както червият, така и харпият до голяма степен. Не на него, бе! Нищо. Получи се все пак. Да намираш записа на финала. Ти пък точно финала ли? Иронията. Това е ужасно. С тая атака точно пред мене. Как да? Тоест това е начина, да, но не е никак лесно да го дефеннеш. Изобщо даже. Стига! Няма чил. Отвратителна механика е това.
Quite the turn of events. It's gone in.
Супер близко беше това. Но все пак точно.
It seems the Nightwings are a bit ahead. You have yourselves wide open. A show of strength from the Nightwing home. No
What?
mercy shown. And there it is, at last. The Nightwings
Добре.
proved their worth.
Шити бомбера. Изобщо не е шити.
In the end.
Вълчано. Какво му е шитито?
Thus
Да те питам аз.
ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen
Хайде.
the exile appointed
Амиса.
by the Nightwings shall be free,
Успех.
absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Damn you for this, Pamitha. All of this because of you. Айде. Памита, заслужиш си свободата. Изобщо не слушай. So, what am I supposed to give? A speech or something then? Reader darling, all of you, look, I've no idea still why you picked me. Well, I do have one, but I don't think it's right. If you'd wanted to get rid of me by now, you needn't have gone to such lengths. And so, I'm left only to conclude that you did this for me. The years I spent down there, in one sense they've all been such a waste, just utterly for nothing, spectacularly so. I thought that my relationship with Tamitha had nowhere left to go but up, but, well, you know, not quite the case. But then, I think on what would have become of me had I made no attempt to seek things right. Had I not done everything I have, I could not have lived with that, I think. I was so certain that my life would end down there. I'm only now beginning to consider that the opposite may have come true instead. What I'm trying to say is thanks to all of you. I mean that. Now, I guess I'd better head on back to that damn Commonwealth. So, bottoms up. We'll have to see what we can do up there, provided that my sisters haven't had their way with it just yet. Anyway, let's find a way to keep in touch, but just in case, goodbye. Така.
Godspeed, Tamitha Thane. Perhaps the scribes
The edgy
are watching
fuck.
even now.
You're doing quite well.
Glorious tradition
Клепити,
draws
клепити.
to a close.
Добре се справяш. Макс левел на бърз труд. Това не е лошо. Даже изобщо. Ще макснем това дърво.
Now take your execrable companions someplace else.
Well, Pamitha, truly, did you get the best of me again? I weep for all our sisters on the other side that you are to rejoin them now, and I pray that they shall have the wisdom to see through your lies as once I should have done. To think that I was born to share blood of something such as you. До последно я мразеше. Holy shit. Дали имам изобщо? На здраве, Букашче. А имам все пак един финален рейд, най-вероятно. Dissidents. John Ware срещу The Tempers и Хаум срещу Accusers. Един от тези не ми е особено интересен. Айде тези, че не съм ги виждал от 100 години. Привет, Джурасел. Lendl the Liar. We're running out of time, изглежда. Наистина това са последните мачове, които някога ще се състоят. Впечатляващо драматично. The lone minstrel has returned already to the wagon after Pamitha's homecoming to the Commonwealth in the Liberation Rite. Your companions are most grateful to you, reader. Would that rookie could have been here with the rest of them to witness Pamitha's glorious return. I trust they soon shall reunite there, in your Commonwealth, where they may yet contribute to the outcome of your plan, and thus create a place that welcomes all of you. May you and your companions to continue to prevail thus. For now, Celeste and I are to return to our respective roles, until we meet again at Scribe's Gate. Rest well for now, reader. Добре. Я да им видя предметите. Какво стана изобщо в нас? Хубави предмети като цяло, впрочем. Четвъртък по една биричка. Ми може булкашче, знаеш ли? Добре звучи. Ще ти пиша. Привет, Крас. Играта, да, безспорно много ми харесва. Започнах вече Control, както може би видя на следобедния стрим, но исках да си завърша Pyre също на стримче, за да не останете без финал, едва ли не. Може да си я завърша офстрим, но ми се струваше някак си глупаво и хванах една вечерна смяна за стримче, колкото да ви покажа финала. Може да играш на блъскащи колички с другите въздухоплавателни кораби. Трябва да вземеш племеницата от Габрово. О, това е толкова сладко. С племеницата ли ще ходиш, бе, букашче? На колко годинки е тя? И аз подели, че и аз по принцип съм войчо, като тебе. Supply of Stardust. Айде да видим Тизо, какво ще намери тук. Тук те хванах неподготвен. Срам и позор. Ех. Горе-долу поне? 4-5 клас. Окей. Малко по-малко от моето. Това е интересно предметче. О, какво ти е, Тизо? Tizo seems to be in the midst of conversation with the lone minstrel as you approach the two of them. The little imp appears perturbed about something. And above all, he was very, very loyal. Fiercely so, in fact. All throughout the land knew better than to underestimate him, in spite of his little stature. In that respect, Tizo, and in many others, I might add, your great-grandfather was very much like you. Tizo seems to be asking the lone minstrel to confirm he is not playing some sort of prank. I am being serious. Have you known me to be the jesting sort? Tizo seems to be admitting the lone minstrel has always been sincere with him. Just so. Then please do not denigrate yourself, for you are not only his heir, but you are my remaining link to him, and thus to all the eight. And more importantly, you are my friend. Oh, Tizo is grateful to the lone minstrel for his kind words, and considered him a friend as well. The Nightwings need you now, more so than ever. Then the lone minstrel turns to you. Is that not so, reader? Доста рядко прави този поглед, впрочем, директно към нас. С тези жълти очи. Heartily concur, за бога, колко трябва да си безсърдечен да кажеш respectfully decline. Holy shit. You concur with the lone minstrel's assessment of Tizo as a most remarkable and irreplaceable member of the group. He is an extraordinary imp indeed. At this, Tizo rushes up to you and gives you an imp hug. Не мога! Tizo is grateful for you and your kindness and your support of him. And there he goes. Thank you indeed, reader. Tizo sometimes loses sight of all that makes him special, a quality uncharacteristic of his kind, but not so much uncommon among yours. Once there was a time when he was the sole imp able to conduct the rites. Since then, however, other triumvirates have found imps with the capacity for it. They make for useful allies, no? More than willing to conduct the rites, whilst having no desire to leave this place. although little Tizo does have dreams of visiting the Commonwealth. In any case, I am certain he shall continue to serve the Nightwings faithfully. Плюс едно хоуп за него. От твоя край. Така ли се оказа? От един край ли сте? Я да видим. Още някакъв трайл е останал. Кой пък остана? Гилман ли? Той не беше ли вече готов в това отношение? Явно не. Имаш ли път обратно към България, Крас? Скоро време. Или не се очертава? Какъв му е чаленджа на него? Стандартното май. За една бройка да подмина коша. Надяваше се на тая година. Ясно. Трудно е с такъв голям път от Канада. Ой, заблеях се в чата и си платих цената. Дърп. Блокажа ли да се проявява като добрия войчо? Той съм сигурен, че се проявява достатъчно често. И в Канада е хубаво. Сигурен съм. Това беше толкова на късмет. Буквално за една бройка ми изпусна. Нищо де, доста лесен трайл като цяло. Браво, сър Гилман! Ти си най-добрият глист. Я да видим по някакъв айтем взимаш от цялото нещо. Дано си заслужава. Да, това е интересен въпрос, впрочем. Англоговоряща или френскоговоряща част на Канада? Oris's Scale. 30% екстра jump distance. Holy shit. Сега обаче се чуда, защото пък това талисман съм го апгрейднал на макс. Трудно е да се прецени дявол да го вземе. Тук има ли магазин, където съм? Няма. Добре, за сега ще го задържа така. English speaking. Ясно. Guys, can't help but wonder whatever happened to that number with the wings. You know the one? I guess it's kinda pretty, maybe, I suppose. Is it still around by any chance? Because, well, anyways. Не мога. Това е най-забавният персонаж ever. Ще продадем нейния артефакт, вече не ни трябва. Мисля, че и този ще го продам. Взех доста яки пари, впрочем. Така че ще взема това. 5, 4, 1. Така. И мога или да взема двата пръстена, които са мега добрите пръстени. Или някой индивидуален артефакт. Обаче останаха ли хубави индивидуални артефакти? The bearer can banish adversaries by flicking the orb to them. Oh, wow, окей. Това също е интересен ефект. Айде, ще спестявам за този индивидуалния. Привет, Мишо. И Вуди, привет, привет. Tizu enjoys having these chances to watch the stars with you and the others. О, миличкото. Oh, he values your friendship whatever happens in the days to come. This is the fucking cutest.
It seems the stars once more have mustered wherewithal to usher in the rites. The sky grows dimmer by the day. An age is ending. Surely you must know by now that you shall never all be free. Yet still you struggle to fulfill some senseless plan. But I digress, of course. Some of us still honor
Това беше ледената арена.
Some of us hold dear the teachings of the scribes.
Тук ще ми се отели вола с тези плъзгащи се повърхности.
Who shall it be this time?
Тизо, Гилман
Sir Gilman.
и Бъртруд.
Bartrude. Very well. Audira Sacretoras. Commence.
Шай, това е доста.
Favorable start. Now then. Splendid. Let's see you Nightwings keep this up.
Много са бавни тези. Имат масивна аура, обаче... Никога не мога ме хванат. Уоу, стига аз сам да не си вкарам автогол. Йиш! Говорейки за автоголове. Нищо, просто ще се защитавам известно време. Шит. Добре, как го направих това? Кой ми баниш на Тизо и кога успя? Това звучи доста неприятно, аз съжалявам да го чуя, човече. Не! Как хванах него, бе? Хи-хи.
Spectacularly done. The orb is loose.
Like your mom's. No. Това ми влезе централно. Шайт. Трябва да го рестартна. Шайт. Както си мислех, че няма как да ме хванат, така ме запушиха супер ефективно от двете страни. Fizel, Gilman, Bertrude. Yep.
Bertrude. The choice is cast. Begin.
Добре, не беше лош. Беше лоша точка това.
There goes old Bertrude. Splendid. So it is.
Малко непохватна точка, но беше по-добре от нищо. Добре, как ме хвана там? Yeah, well, fuck your shit. Ама че абсурдно. Това беше най-абсурдната размяна на банишване, която ми се случва в цялата игра.
In goes the orb. You have it.
I do have it. Хакс. Как ти се размина, нещастник? Толкова близо. Трябваше да си прехвърля контрола на другия герой. Не да се опитам да хвана с този. Оу, шит. Не го премерих този скок. Така както ме натиснат от три страни, как да стане? You little shits. The orb indeed. Добре, сега буквално мога да направя бомбинг ран. Йоло. Судоку ран. Не го оцелих! Не! Не го оцелих. Като последния идиот. Не го оцели. Not like this. Ръзди са червени от него и май вече не те свърта кофти бомбинг ран. Вълчо, раззеваш ме! Не! Червей такъв. Not this way. Не! Ужасно. Патетик наистина, в смисъл, я да се е стегна малко, буквално съм на една точка от победата. И им оставих да ме настигнат. Много беше трудно.
Fine, yes, you prevailed again. Mayhap the scribe shall simply smite them down next time.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Tere tempri velias.
The rites do tend to teach something of trust.
Айде, още един левел за малкия.
Praise be to Ha'ub the Swallow.
Четвърти левел? Yes, бе.
Gilman's not as foolish as lowly kind as want.
Добре.
Now take your sordid business someplace else.
Лека вечер, Митко. Колко пъти умрях на контрол? Имаш някакви моменти, в които умирах малко глупаво, но чак супер много не мисля, че съм. Inside the wagon, after triumphing over the accusers, Sir Gilman is discussing aspects of the outcome with the others with the lone minstrel seeks you out. Pardon the interruption, reader, though I need to ask you a moment of your time, while the night is clear enough for you to see. Please come have a look outside. Perhaps the news of your next destination may further stir the hearts of your companions. Among the stars yet remains shining in the night. One of them now burns as bright as ever you have seen. Явно пак. Солиъм. Низове. Зорницата на хоризонта. The cycle turns ever more quickly now, until such time as it shall shudder to a halt. I forget myself, reader. I should not say such things. The scribes, they would say that why not focus on the path in front of him. Коя е Зори? Много добър въпрос. Коя е Зори наистина? Дали самата Зори знае? Особено след като изигра двете. Не, всъщност само едната амнезия е изиграла до момента. Но и стигаше, така като гледам. Sounds like I can do ASMR when I speak in English. All the ladies on YouTube will love me. I'm gonna face some steep competition there, Crass, I think. Though I've heard that they find my accent a little hard to place, so maybe that's my Имам си ксилофон. С това си изчерпват моите умения по ксилофон. Предполагам и вашите. Не ми се вярва да сте господарите на ксилофона, колкото и смешно да звучи това. И сега някой се обажда от чата и всъщност се оказва, че сте някакви майстори, които владеят ксилофона. Кое това ще? Нищо. Но да, ще взема да се преквалифицирам, ще спра да стримвам игри и ще стана ASMR стример. Your wagon reels from the impact of some massive object slamming into it mid-fight. False Nightwings. Orelek calls down to all of you from atop his wagon. Again you seek to climb that cursed mountain beneath us. Again you seek to take my rightful place. I should send you crashing down to it that you might fall as I have. He stares down all of you. But I shall not. Rather we shall meet upon the summit, ere the last cycle of the rites is ended. Until then. Не съм включил програмката, Хелче, иначе с удоволствие. Следващия стрим ще ти го демонстрирам. Обещавам. Айде не, защо бе? Ще извадя буркан кисели краставици и ще мляскам до микрофона. Не звучи ли като най-добрия план ever? Сутрин статии, следобед стрим, вечер да записано в студио гласове за игри. Звучи прекрасно, булкашче, но ще живея на ваши разноски, ако си избера нещо такова. Ще спя на твоята кошетка, а Нитка ще ме храни на обяд и вечер и нещо такова. Ще ми е плана. Добре. Мачо наистина да менторнем един последен път Гилман. Колкото да сме сигурни, че наистина ще има възможността да го асенднем в някакъв момент, ако изобщо са ни останали толкова асеншани. Доколкото знам, сме на път да приключим с тези ритуали, тъй като звездите изгасват. The imp shares details regarding Pamitha and what became of her since she was liberated at the fall of Solin. She found herself back in the homeland of her enemies where, despite her connection to the Highwaying remnants, her past transgressions were forgiven. In fact, she was asked to join the military council given her unique background, yet she refused to cooperate and instead demanded to be reunited with her sister Tamitha. But when they threatened her with a re-sentencing to exile and insisted she take the opportunity, Pamitha said, at last, that she would think it over and return with a decision soon. Next she was seen, however, was among Wolfred's sons and daughters of the Revolution, where it is said she has attached her loyalty, at least for the time. Добре. Плюс едно хоуп за следващия райд от тези новини. How about she? No. Опитах се. It was worth a try. За храненето не можеш да помогнеш. Краличке, yes, I will. Добре, ще намерим начин, ще намерим път, ще намерим способствие. Хайде, Ани, приятна игра и на теб. Не ми казвай тези неща. Кисели краставички ли бе, приятелю? Ох, миличкия. Специално буркан ще ти заделим с логото на Arx по някакъв начин. Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings are prepared. And afterwards, I would have words with you in private, if you please. It seems to me rather late for words now, Tariq, but I shall hear them once your charge cross the gate. Така, типичния кросинг. О! Имат да си говорят налично, изглежда. You know, старата любов ръжда не хваща. Хенло Мета, привет! До сами финалът сме, доколкото мога да преценя, на Pyre. Добре си ми дошъл.
Ja, maar sem te fooi.
А, защо прекъсна? Stupid game, why would you do this? It's just a minute longer song. Вау, 60% farther jumps. Добре, мисля, че е по-добрият талисман. Трудно ми е да го преценя, но мисля, че е по-оферт. Добре, да се пробваме. The lone minstrel has returned and approaches you as you await the signal from the stars. There is something that I wish to ask you, reader. Something which ordinarily would not be my place to discuss in any detail. You have observed the stars. If you would not mind my asking you in such a direct manner, how many liberation rites are you supposing yet remain? Примерно още два? I don't know. Това ли е последният? The lone minstrel only shakes his head. Nay, reader sir, more than one remains, provided that you also count this liberation rite commencing any moment. I wish to make certain that you were aware, so that you and the Nightwings may yet make the most of your remaining time together, thus. As to what shall happen once the final liberation rite is ended, we soon shall both find out. But lo, it seems that we are called upon once more. Look forth. Раздвоен си какво да гледаш. Има мултитвич за това мета. Но пък, ако това те успокоява до някаква степен, довършваме Pyre и директно отиваме при Анитка да гледаме персона.
Reader, I would ask that you think back for just a moment, if you please. When you first looked upon the Book of Rites, think back upon the words that it revealed. Oblige the voice that tells you more.
Waifu is life. Абсолютно. Да видим тя какво ще избере да е вайфуто.
That tells you more. Would that the scribes were here among us still. I would not sing your praises to them, rest assured. I trust that you shall savor this occasion. You shan't have to oblige me for much longer.
Добре. Manly, warmest salutations to you all upon this blessed eve. I am H. Manly Tinderstaff, and I must say that I am very moved to be a part of these proceedings. It shall be my humblest of privileges to return quite soon, I hope, unto the Commonwealth, where I shall dedicate myself in full toward the betterment of that society. I long to be a part of this glorious tradition even when my freedom is rightfully restored. For is it not the case that exiles such as we are called upon to lead? Все така мазен както винаги, Манли. Allow me to crush you once again.
Whom shall you
Стоплиха отношения обаче, двамата барове. Ще има... песни зад
Tizo?
кулисите. If you know what I mean.
Who shall strive for him?
Тук дали трябваше да изберат Тизо, се чудя. Или Гилма. Брей. Бе, fuck it, Тизо. Гилма не пичага, ама не чак толкова.
Bertrude. Now's what?
Now it begins. Do me this favor, if you please, and stand aside like a good sport there. I promise to reward you handsomely once I'm free. Shut up, asshole.
Commence.
Докато се усетите къде се намирате, душички златни. Тези ще ги изцепя с малките им аури. Вау, хилнаха се. Ей, това как го аз, защото имаше такова ли бе? Да не си изям думичките само. О, музиката е невероятна. Дарен Корп е невероятен гейм композитор и ако не сте обръщали внимание на саундтраците на Транзистор, Pyre и Bastion, а също и на Hades вече, моля ви направете го. Има ги качени в Spotify и напълно заслужават вашето внимание. Че да не кажа ежедневно слушане. Ей, къв си бърз нещастник. Но и аз имам някои номера. Не! Запеснах в стената, като идиот. Clean sweep. Почти. Се очертава. Не искаш да кажеш на какво ти звучи Тизо. По принцип не звучи така, но ме подсещаш за нещо такова. Някой да пусне клипчето на това как две костенурки се оправят и звука, който издават. Моля ви, знам, че краличката знае точно за кой клип говоря. Пусни го. Трябва да чуете този звук, ако не го знаете. Айде, Тизо!
Absolved of all misdeeds.
You are free at last.
Return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Why, this is another outrage. Have you any idea what you've done? You ingrates! Айде, suck it, manly. Tizo is stunned by what transpired and by what he thinks is about to happen. He looks around as the reality of what transpires sinks in. He realizes now that this is goodbye, at least for the time. He struggles to express the gratitude he feels at having served the Nightwings these many years. He also does not know what to expect from the Commonwealth and whether he will be accepted. Nevertheless, he vows that he will keep doing his part to the benefit of Volfred's plan. Успех, Тизо! Душицо златна! I wish you the best as well.
Godspeed, Tizo. The cycle of the rites.
Потърси самия композитор, Хелче. Дарън Корп. Не само този саундтрак, но и този на Бастиан чуй, на Транзистор и на Хадес. И гарантирам ти, че и четирите саундтрака много ще ти харесат. Such the glorious night this turned out to be. Така, освободихме Тизо. We stand upon the brink of the last turn of the cycle of the rites. Holy shit. Да видим. Последен сет от мачове. Да, кралички. Костенурките, които се съвокупляват и издават смешни звуци. Sir Deluge, Dissidents, Tempers. I don't care. Те всичките вече са някакви бити карти. Трима ще останат тук и няма да се върнат. Аха! Точно така.
Instrusantis. Nemrage ligaratus. Sorerita derarcus. Crediasta settimo. Harum tanoge. Venta visitame.
И тази вече напълно се е сдухала, предвид, че цялата история с магическия баскетбол е на път да приключи. My charm is not that good. It's quite alright. I know this is not a game for everyone, or to everyone's liking. Пък и повечето хора са свикнали да ме гледат по обяд. Да, по принцип играе на моя PlayStation с моята capture карта и моята копия на персона. Така че е изцяло сам съм си виновен. Докато играят, вау. Това ли правите, бе? Това ли правите с времето си в момента? Циклите, уоу. I played myself, нали? Добре. Ти не, ти циклиш No Man's Sky. Браво, каличке. Stay strong, like Tonk. Пък ти си на работа в момента. Рип. Да, бе, при теб колко е часа в момента, Крас? Плюс 10 за талисман левел. Ма не ми трябва нищо вече, честно казвам. Съм ги назовал с артефакти. Какво да ги правя тези неща? Лоу не се играе, той се бози, цикли, бичи и диша. Какво изглежда противника и отбор го няма изобщо? The shit? 2 на обяд. 1 на обяд всъщност. Шефът ти играе си. Хесусе!
Reader, the Commonwealth, your home. Today it is a flame.
В работно време не. Вау.
Flame because of
It's all downhill from here.
because of your outlandish plan. Not that you care. Not that you shall live to see this place again. Your attempts at revolution shan't succeed. Though by all means keep trying. As for myself, I shall enjoy presiding over these remaining rites.
Remaining rights. Противниците ги няма. Нико, ще...
Who shall besmirch the Nightwing's name? Volfred.
Ще пляскаме кошове на празен терен.
Fine.
Точно това ще се случи. Вау.
Lo, even your adversaries have abandoned you.
Тук няма Pyre. В смисъл, какво да го правя?
And it is done. The Nightwings prevail by default. Not that their adversaries even
Това не го
care.
очаквах. Но е симпатична заигавка със самия сюжет на играта, така че... Седяхте целия офис, съдяхте и събирахте тревички в Archage, Autism Intensifies. Yikers, му викаме на това. Yikers indeed.
Now go and wallow in the downside for a while.
Чакай, че ми бият кодата, после ще ти обърна внимание. The stars always shine with the truth. The ending of the cycle of the rites is now upon us. He looks over to you. Please look forth, reader sir, and see this for yourself. You may well surmise where we're going next. Финалният матч на играта. Така ли? The dim and fading light of the final star still pierces through the darkness, demanding your attention, guiding you toward the endpoint of your path. adversary whom you shall face shall be Oralek. Already he has crossed Scribe's Gate and awaits your arrival. Добре. If the 8 scribes created the Nightwings in their own likeness, perhaps it is only fitting that the Nightwings should, in the end, be forced to face themselves. It is a shame that we should have to confront Oralek in the end. Our goal should never have been at cross purposes. I am surprised that this is what the scribes desire. For now, it may be best that you recover until dawn. Regain your strength as best you can for the coming trial. Rest well, reader. The group disperses as exhaustion sets in. At dawn you fly to Mount Alodiel to make a final effort to achieve your plan and get somebody home, but who? Кого наистина?
Foolish reader. Your so-called friends. You are accomplice to their hateful plot. They are exploiting you. You shall never have your freedom.
As you leap into the skies, the lone minstrel raises his voice, cutting through the somber mood. Reader, a certain olden ballad comes to mind just now. I think it may befit the circumstance. Perhaps it may help to pass the time along our flight. Would you mind it very much if I were to play this song for the Nightwings? By all means, давай!
When the stars align, the right shall come to bear.
Классик.
Illuminate the signs, the exiles shall be there. All are not the same, but 3 shall be as one. Freedom in the flame, the end has just begun. Strength may break our own, but twisted make upgrade. Together on their own, the journey shall be made. The journey shall be
Ей, как са го преценили точно когато стигаш до... Това е съкратената версия на песничката. Точно колкото да стигнеш до финалната точка. You shall never have your freedom. Alt F4. Who's laughing now, you 2D sprite? Точно така. End task на играта. Assess your dominance. Добря. Плюс 3 глори. Забъртват доста добре, доста добре. Мисля, че вече глобален бонус ми е подходящия избор. Banishment duration, slightly faster. Aura. Айде quickness. Че ще ми трябва най-вероятно. Трябваше да се размахни във въздуха. Я да видим какво е станало с Тизо, когато е стигнал на свобода. While the unique status brought Tizo no shortage of prestige, he nonetheless experienced difficulty acclimating to the new environment. It seems that he grew quite despondent. Then at last he managed to track down Wolfred's agents, with whom he is working to find means to bring more exiles home. Thus has the revolution grown stronger. He also left for you a special verbal message. He wants you to know he's doing well but misses you and hopes to see you again. Cute. You did it, little one. You'd scarce believe how long Tizo toiled here, in service of the Nightwings. He deserves his peace more than us all. Very bright, that one. Would have served well as our familiar. Perhaps someday yet it shall be so. Oft it's said that good things come in small-ish packages, and Tizo stood as living proof, and living he remains, apparently. I shall look forward to our next reunion, Tizo. Perhaps when we are back among the stars. Nice. Привет, бананче. Хайде, концентрирай се, Крас. Exiles of the Nightwings, we shall not meet again after the coming rite. Tariq and I, it shall be time we take our rest, I think. Стопли ли са отношенията в крайна сметка? Greetings, Celeste. I would tell you that the Nightwings are prepared, though this time I am uncertain anyone amongst us feels thus. We have a duty to uphold, Tariq. And then what, Celeste? And then nothing, not for the rites or us, not till the dawn of a new age. Now, Nightwings, step forward. State your names and what it is you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Добре. Останаха отново на семе, те двамата. Интересно. Old flames die hard, as they say. Yeah, Beyonder Kristalla. Thank you for visiting on such short notice, reader. I understand you have important matters to attend to. So let me be blunt. Please listen for a moment then. I know this whole affair is coming to an end, all of it. I sense that the binds that form the rites are becoming weak. Which means soon you will not need me anymore. Not that you have needed me at any point, but still, my services will not be of any further use. I would love to tell you this means I shall be free from my eternal prison. For some of my Beyonders, it shall be a release. My accomplices are bound by weaker words than those which have bound me. They shall fade away, I think, and finally rest. I, however, shall remain. She hesitates for a moment. Thus, I have a proposition for you. I do not know where you shall go from here, but I ask you to take me there, wherever it shall be. By that I mean, take this stone prison of mine and keep it. Do not just leave it as all your predecessors have, each time their stay among the Nightwings reaches an end. Soon, the Beyonder Crystal shall serve no use at all, except to keep me trapped. I am content to remain thus, for I have little choice, but I would prefer to do so in your company. For I do enjoy your company, reader. This may not be much of a compliment, but I assure you that I much prefer your company to an eternity of solitude. Wow! Merci. Комплимент и половина беше това. The bard only gets laid a couple of times per age, worse than your married friends. Иначе да, тази е цундерето. Определено. I've no wish to see you gain in years and to eventually decay, whilst I remain unchanging. But I should rather have more years whilst having contact. Even if those years are to be brief, they shall afford me many more in which I might think back upon our times. Тази девойка в камъка нещо се е повлюбила в нас, мисля. Nor do I expect you to accommodate my needs, for I am well aware I have my limits in accommodating yours. Real talk, му викаме на това. That is to say, I wish you to go forth after this night and live your life however you see fit, for your own sake. May all the right's business enrich your coming days somehow. And in considering that life after this night, if you think that there may be a place in it for me, however small, then once again I simply ask that you take me along. Low maintenance, нали? Дефиницията на low maintenance. Тя е буквално pet rock, нали? Домашен любимец камък. That way, should you ever wish to visit me again sometime, you could, and I would like to have that as an option more than not. My request here is a selfish one, for there is little I can offer in exchange other than that my little companionship is worth. Perhaps I could lull you to sleep once in a while? Who knows? You could always try to sell the Beyonder Crystal for a reasonable sum somewhere, or something to that end. There must be someone out there with an interest in this thing. So then, you have heard my sad little proposition. What do you say? Вау, може да кажеш не. Отново, колко ли трябва да си задник, за да го направиш? Нямаш грижа, бе, душицко, златна. Взимам та. You grasp the Beyonder Crystal and set it into the folds of your clothing. Kinky. Sandra senses this and makes a sound as though surprised. Thank you, reader. She's at a loss for a moment, then... Let us go, then, from this place. Go and face your last remaining adversaries. May you crush them under heel and achieve the outcome which you seek. I believe you shall prevail. She disappears into the stone for now. Cool beans. Да, бе, има си дейтинг симове. При това момичешки такива. Ако имаш интерес, стелче. Това какво за бога? Keepsake from the Sea of Solace. Окей. Има и такива с гълби и танкове. Да, има и такива с гълби и танкове. Don't ask. Hey guys! I guess you probably heard the big news, huh? Yeah, I'm going out of business here, I guess. Just hasn't been the same, you know, with all the stars are fading out and stuff. Anyways, just wanted to say, you guys are great, and I'm sure you're gonna miss having you guys as customers and all that. But I got some good news though, too. All my stuff, it's all on sale now, and I will throw a little extra there just for you, okay? So, enjoy, and maybe I'll be seeing you guys around, okay? Вау, 5% намаление. Slow clap за това пичага. Thanks, man. Мога да продам това. То за какво го продам тук? Не остана какво да си взема, което да ме интересува. И това е интересен артефакт. По принцип. И да я знам. Плюс 20 апгрейд за някой талисман. Не ми трябват обаче. Добре, good enough. Thanks guys, good luck in that thing you're doing tonight. Айде, почваме го. The lone minstrel finds you clutching the Book of Rites, seeking there perhaps some bit of wisdom that has eluded you thus far. Reader, we may not have a chance to speak again after this. I may have to go. I wish to say that I'm grateful for having made your acquaintance, and I shall remember you with fondness. I wish you well this night and always. Go forth with glory. Then he looks up and he extends his hand in friendship. You clasp it. You see Sir Gilman has joined you. All of your companions are there with him, in fact. Master Rita, it has been this night's greatest honor to have served with you. Let this be our most glorious stand yet. It is strange for me to say, given the circumstances of our meeting, Reader, but it has truly been a pleasure. Onwards now, let us achieve our plan. Reading one, thou art both wiser and less irritating than most others of thy kind. We have learned something from thee, and we are grateful. You look upon your fellow exiles, your companions, with whom you have withstood the downside, and with whom you shall now conduct the final rite. Begging your pardon, but my time has come. We shall see each other soon. Добре. Колко пък може да е труден този матч, нали?
For one last time, upon the fall of Solium, dear reader, hear me for one last time. For soon, the few remaining stars shall fade away, leaving you stranded there for your remaining days in that forsaken land where you deserve to be. The rabble that you roused here in the Commonwealth shall be put down. The exiles whom you liberated, all shall fall in line. But first, let us get on with this last liberation rite.
Suck it, you pompous asshole.
None other than yourselves. Each so unlike the glorious Nightwings of yore. 'Tis a shame that one of you shall soon be free. For you deserve each other.
Вау. Максимален задник. Айде, Оралек, скачай, маняче. Така, и кой може да си изберем сега? Явно трябва да избирам. Shit, man. Не знам.
One final opportunity for salvation. Too bad for the rest of you.
I don't know, Гилман може би. Тези двамата нека си останат заедно, макар и в пустоща. Така като гледам, не мога да номинирам себе си.
Sir Gilman. Who shall lend him support? Bertrude. It is done.
L'alzare. Una pretavis.
Penelovale.
Добре. Да видим.
The final chance at liberation for the age.
Damn. Драматична последна размяна на реплики. Шит. Ти извади така дебела аура ти, искам да знам. Не мога да разбера какво му има на мятането на този. Абсолютно не мята като стандартен. Играч. Deadset in the day, Deadset in the night. Абсолютно да, Астерокще. Идваш точно за финала. The skies shall rain fire. The fuck? Hello? Fuck your shit. Какво пък беше това? Не е честно. Този не мята стандартно. Осъзнавам аз. За първи път въпреки играя играта от не знам колко време. Не. Окей. Привет, Зория ми. Мъча се, душко. Какво да правя? Освен да се мъча. Добре, как? Мъча се, да. Мъка. Така като се навъдите там всичките, как да ви мина точно? Това беше толкова близо.
True night wings banished to the last by the scribes.
You still here? Me still here? So the false Nightwings bear their fangs at last. But that cannot be your finest effort. You think you deserve your freedom more than I? Then fight for it, damn you.
How he has changed, that Warlick. Grown old and bitter all these many years.
No, you asshole. Не. Овче му мраза механиките на тоя. Просто аз ги мраза, защото не съм им свикнал.
The flame is stricken.
All of you shall rot here. You shall rot as I have all these many years, you false Nightwings, who would deny me once again my rightful liberty. You who denied the liberty to all the triumvirates you face and vanquish under the guise of the traditions of those blasted scribes. Come, let us continue with this glorious affair. Яйкърс. По-спокойно бе, пичага! Защо изобщо? I swear to God. Не.
Righteous fire! There!
Колко е бавен този! Толкова близо. Добре де. Fuck my shot. Как ме снайпна гадинката? Гадинката! Не, набих се. Тук вече си бях виновен. Аз буквално се набих в неговия. Бластер, или да го нарека. Добре де. Мамичката ви. Пиш яшки. Нещастник. Добре. Има много шибан моментъм в цялата схема. Не, нямам стамина. What? Как оцелях? What? Ще няма да питам. Вау, на една точка. Oralex stands breathing heavily. He looks back on the thin lick of flame that is his smoldering pyre before turning his attention back to your triumvirate. Shit! Хванах го някак си. Your pyre's flames now threaten to die out at any moment. Oralek makes a sound like laughter, but says nothing as he prepares one last assault against your side. Добре, confession time. Искам да пробвам нещо, което знам, че би трябвало да се случи. Така че ще му дам последната точка. Това е уговорка. I didn't fail. Okay? I didn't fail. Айде, взимай последната точка. И сега се окаже, че това, което съм чел е грешно и ще се разплача. А защо съм все още на 10? Някой може да ми каже? Да, имаше един трейд, който хилва с 10, вярно. Я да видим.
It could have been you, Nightwings, but alas. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen.
Alas, noble friends, that you did strive for in vain for this night's sake. Now it is clear at last that this night's honor cannot ever be regained. Orelek appears, his head bowed. For someone who has triumphed, you sense no pride in him. You posed a reasonable threat. Now, farewell. Game Insider, че благодаря ти за хоста, приятелю. Как си, Ванка? Какво игра до сега? И защо толкова рано? Няма 11 дори. You look upon Orelek, for what you expect shall be the last time. Any moment now, the Shimmer Pool shall engulf him. Any moment now, he shall regain his freedom, and return unto a commonwealth he has not seen in half a lifetime. Any moment now, the cycle of the rites shall end, until at least the dawn of a new age. Any moment now.
And thus, the scribes have chosen. And thus, the scribes have chosen. And thus, the scribes have chosen. No. Night Wings. Reader, what have you done?
What have I done? Nothing happens. Soon Orelek tenses up. Each prior time upon the fall of Solium, the Shimmer Pool has opened following the Liberation Rite, and taken in whichever exile prevailed. За да довърша Pyre, това ми е буквално последното стримче на Pyre. Оттам нататък е само контрол. But now all is still, and the light of the stars above has all but died. You sense a growing fear that is already too late, that the Shimmer Pool shall not reveal itself again. Orelek laughs to himself. The 8 scribes saved their greatest treachery for last. Then something else catches his notice. Wait. A sudden rush of starlight cascades through the stillness of the summit. The Shimmer Pool has appeared again, different somehow but open. Orelek looks upon it, but it does not engulf him, or at least not yet. It seems I was mistaken then. The 8 scribes... This is not their greatest treachery, it's their greatest jest. The Shimmer Pool is flung wide open. It seems that all are worthy now of freedom. Just then Sir Gilman approaches. How, what? You mean to say this night and everyone? That we can all return? Sir Gilman moves close to the Shimmer Pool, but... Hold, Sir Gilman. It is a warning. Sir Gilman recognizes it as such and heeds it. The Shimmer Pool has lost most of its strength. You step inside and you shall surely perish in the current. Of that I can assure you. Orelek shakes his head. Then I'm cheated once again. No. The Shimmer Pool is revealed, and one of you may still return as planned. But Orelek, as the victor of this liberation rite that ends an age, the choice of who is to return is no longer decided, but it is yours. Having to choose from those anointed ere the last light of the stars is extinguished and the rites draw to an end, this is the final trial of the scribes. The final trial of the scribes. All that remains then is for me to choose myself. Is that what you're saying? If that is to be your choice, then yes. Why would? How is this even a choice? What reason would I have to? Orelek, make your decision quickly, lest it shall be forfeit. I do not know for how much longer the light of the stars shall offer you this gift. Why do I hesitate? To have come this far, to have regained what ought have already been mine and all those years ago, why now would I hesitate to claim my right? The final trial of the scribes. No, let him work it out. I'm fine. Neka сам реши. The decision is to be made here, and it belongs only to Orelek. He prevailed in the final liberation rite, and it is only fitting that he, at last, decide. I have come here to reclaim what is mine by right. I choose my freedom. You sense his mind is set. In the same instant, it feels to you as though he is set free. Then it is done. Orlek stands very still, although his features seem to soften just a little, and then he is gone. Значи все пак той. Добре, де, каква е била тогава
By the scribes.
схемата? Може би е трябвало да рич аутна към
Laws
него.
remain aloft.
Интересно.
The cycle of the rites. It is finished. The Commonwealth. What shall become of it?
Я да видим сега
What
ендинга.
shall become of us? Nightwings. The opportunity to gain your freedom from the downside. Was it not enough?
О, да, знам, че няма, да. Няма и, нали, good endings в кавички. Всичко си има своята цена и така нататък. That night, the exile Orlek returned to the Commonwealth. He was to be the last. The stars had faded, and the cycle of the rites had run its course. He found the Commonwealth in great upheaval. Spurred by the efforts of 6 liberated exiles, Wolfred Sandalwood's revolutionary plan had incited the masses. These exiles and the starless sky portended the return of the scribes. The people surged into the streets, shoulder to shoulder. Led by 6 exiles, their voices shook the heavens. The leadership of the Commonwealth panicked. No blood was shed that night, and by dawn it was over. The leaders of the Commonwealth had cast themselves back into exile, or joined in this new cause. Thus, in its 838th year, the Commonwealth had fallen. The new Saharian Union, declared its sovereignty in the next year. Among the changes its elected leaders ushered in, they vowed never to cast their people into exile. And they abolished the old Commonwealth decree forbidding literacy. Today, we still remember all of this. And we remember the exiles of the downside, whose deeds led to the dawning of our age, whether they returned or not. Huh.
Silta vidias.
Сега имаме възможност да надникнем в завършикът на историята за всеки от героите, които срещнахме. Я да видим какво се е случило с Сандра. Лека Ванка.
Nera Zaratruzem. Vare Tarakuste. Nale scritta domia. Egriata liberatus.
Cute. Я да видим какво станало с бардовете. 2 минути. Ще започна ли в крайна сметка прочутия September? Да. Приключили са с The Liberation Rights и са заминали заедно. Браво. Магазинерчето е затворило магазина. Вау, окей. Я да видим Джударио, Thick Bay. Става част от лидерите на революцията. Вие не виждате част от репликите ли? Дяло да го вземе, наистина не виждате част от репликите. Остава близка с Хедуин. И наглежда Бей. Така. Crazy waifu. Safe and sound. Памита не се завръща при своите хора, при своя народ, но не остава и в Commonwealth, в кралството. Затова пък се присъединява към бунтовниците и Пенмарк на 50% на сметка. Ти, хитрушо. Браво, благодаря ти за 19 месеца подкрепа. Да, September и всеки може да се сабскрайбне на 50%. I'm just saying. Среща се все пак с руки, с които излизат на надпивания. Смятай.
Consilta videos.
Да джаскат заедно. В общи линии, да. Най-важната, разбира се, Bay the Bloodless. Да, разбира се, става пророк на цялото ново царство. И остава близка с Тизо. Oh, that is so fucking cute. Като разбира се, Джудариел остава майчената фигура в живота й. Не, мисля, че цялата схема е, че взимаме пълната. Това, което бихме взели по принцип. В смисъл, Twitch са тези, които поемат тежестта на намалението. Мъничкият Тизо.
Consilta Vidias.
Разбира се и Сър Гилман. Big Protrude. Сега останаха вражеските отбори. Оралек завръща се в крайна сметка към цивилизацията. Tempers. Този е симпатяга, обаче толкова рано спасих Джудариел, че изобщо не им се разви по принцип отношенията, които вероятно нали го правят малко по-интересен персонаж. О, well. Моя любимец, Манли. Един от по-забавните гласове. Няма да видим Тамита. Кико, благодаря ти за гифчето. Много си мил приятелю. И честито на Мани. Жив и здрав да бъде. И да си използва емотките от Септември. Септември. С кеф. Така и не прощава на сестра си. God damn. Мрази я толкова дълбоко. Този шашлек. Този крип, разбира се. Очарователно. Sir Deluge? Така и не се сдобряват с Сър Гилман.
Sedame frunka.
Окей. И разбира се, от качалката Лендъл. There is one more account which warrants mention. The Nightwings conducted the rites under the guidance of a reader. Little is known of him. However, some accounts of him begin to paint a picture. We know he was of common birth, always directionless and prone to misremembering at times. The journey to the downside left him close to death. It was then that the Nightwings found him. They brought him from the brink. He showed them the path. He pressed onwards with the others. He did not know how far their path would lead. Thus did the cycle of the rites commence its final turns. By the time the final rite arrived, the reader knew he could not go free. In the end, like so many others, he remained an exile. From that point on, accounts of him diverge. It is said the voice which troubled him, he never heard again. Some say he helped improve the lives of other downside exiles, though whether this is true, only he knows. Someday perhaps the reader's own star shall emerge. Then it shall pierce the dark of night in all its brilliant glory. Until such a time, and ever after, all of us give thanks.
Their journey began on a barren
И да, това е финалната песен, доколкото знам.
arrived, afraid and alone. When he arrived, the book of
Кредити? Няма ли да има кредити?
awakened the Nightwings and ignited the flame. They follow the stars bound together, strands in our brain till the end.
Ето го скрайбът. Ридерът, аз пък скрайбът. Дърп. Maybe.
Of the last of the night.
Или не, те са просто наредени. Това е, да, моя грешка. Не е той. Не му дават образ. Това е Хедвин, да. Просто е в профил.
Headwind prevailed
Ха!
and strode the path that his heart laid before him. He has found his way home. Captain Joe Dariel,
Ето ги кредитите, бе.
too many found
Амирал, Гевин Саймон, Грег Касавин, Андрю Уанг, Дарен Корп и Джен Зи. Логан Кънингем. Какво означава Логан тази игра?
green tail has proved his worth and returned to his family by the grace of the scribes. They follow the stars bound together.
Той е The Voice? Наистина ли? Вау! Никога нямаше да го позная.
The moon-touched girl hears the scribes in the world all around her.
Тази картинка обаче.
Tizo prevailed, first of his lowly kind, to ascend from the downside. He has found a new home.
Как свърши изтърва. Bittersweet. Така ще го кажа с една думичка.
Bound to honor the night wings. He remains to the end.
Pamithathane, having
Ето и памита.
scribe, seeking only forgiveness. She
С задължителната бутилка ракия до нея.
They follow the stars bound together.
Озвучава и руки. А не, това е Дарен Корп. Грешка. Той е The Voice и Лендел и Далбърт. Вау, окей. Така като не им се налага да правят, нали, членоразделен език, може би е една идея по-лесно да поемеш няколко роли. Така като гледам, половината екип е бил нещо в тази игра.
Wolfred Sandor.
Meaning Bay is the real name. По принцип в песента, която върви в момента, я пеят The Moon Touched Girl, така че това е официалното име. Ето как изглеждали тези в малко по-различен стил.
Kept their foes at bay with
Волфред
mist enchantment.
и Бертруд.
She remained till the end.
Прокобичка е булпи за теб. Хващаш точно края.
At last, made the
И лека Валандинке.
nights whole, having bound them together.
И елевантно изборът на име в кредитите е Бей, така че е Бей за винаги. Прав си.
They follow the stars bound to
Благодарности за семействата. О,
strands in a braid till the end. They follow the stars bound together. Strands in a braid till the end.
и разбира се, ние сме в гръб. Но това в центъра би трябвало да е The Reader, нали?
farewell and return to the stars. We shall find a way home.
Да.
We shall find our way home. We shall find our way home.
We shall find our way home. Perhaps. Hell of a game. Прекрасна поредна глава в книгата на Supergiant, ако мога така да се изразя. Не знам защо е била посрещната по-хладно от предходните им игри, може би защото е толкова различна от тях, но определено солидна десятка, шестица или каквото още си изберете, по която бална система. Bombing Run 2004. Баннете го този! Откъде го намерих? Те за транзистор мънкаха, че била turn-based ish. Аз уважавам много такива геймплей експерименти от тяхна страна. True Nightwings Campaign Mode Unlocked. What? What? И сега започва истинската игра, защото отключихме истинските Nightwings, така ли? Къде точно се е отключило това? Здравей, Essential. Хващаш ме точно накая, приятелю. Това е просто трудност. Добре, много ви благодаря, че бяхте на мен, с мен на това богато наративно приключение. Малко е нестандартна самата игра и може би не е била по вкуса на всеки, но аз много обичам такива сюжетно богати и добре развити фентази вселени, така че се надявам поне на някой да е било интересно или поне да сте се забавлявали с това как си преправям гласа по всякакви идиотски начини и да се изривам от четене стрим след стрим. Благодаря ви, че бяхте с мен и до утре. Утре по обяд стандартно стримче, играем Control на Remedy, чистак бърсак нова игричка, така че be there. Love you all, ще се видим съвсем скоро. Припащам ви на някъде хубаво и да, до нови срещи.